more than 8,600 tons of garbage is produced in Metro Manila daily. In today's disposable society, it's often easier to buy new products than to make, do, and mend. For decades, we've been throwing our garbage in landfills.
It's the sixth largest city on Earth and the most important city in the Philippines. More than 11 million people squeeze themselves in the metropolis. But feeding people isn't the biggest problem. The problem is where to put their trash. Metro Manila is the victim of its own success. For decades, it has been the financial, commercial, and industrial center of the country. However, this has lured millions of poorer people residents from the countryside with vision of wealth and success. The result? Painstaking pollution from land, river, and air. In an average, a single resident produces 0.7 kg of waste a day. There have been efforts to reduce this number. If you want to reduce the amount of waste you throw per day, you might want to consider buying products with less packaging, like this one.
Our packaging is completely recyclable.
But where does this pile of rubbish end up after reusing?
Do they end up where they're supposed to be?
Or do they end up scattered?
Out of the 16 cities in Metro Manila, only 9 have their own solid waste management plan. Among this is the city of Marikina, one of the cleanest and greenest city in the country. The secret of this green success can be found here, located along Gil Fernando Avenue. In this facility, when it comes to garbage, the City Environmental Management Office of Marikina is one of the best there is. Small in size, but very efficient. To understand how this facility works, Carlos Pangilinan is the man for the job. The process starts outside your doorstep when these trucks collect your trash. Collection for biodegradable and non-biodegradable is scheduled for each area and is strictly followed. Once the truck is fully loaded, it will proceed to the Materials Recovery Facility, also known as the MRF. This is the facility where solid waste is delivered and to be further processed and sorted for later use as a raw material for remanufacturing and reprocessing. The truck will climb up this ramp and head to the garbage drop area on the second level. This is where all the dirty works occurred. All types of garbage come here every day. In order to collect all the garbage in this city, each driver is issued with a trip ticket.
If we don't issue this trip ticket, and our drivers will do their runs on their own, there are possibilities that the collection of waste will be doubled or be forgotten in some areas.
Non-recyclable or some biodegradable materials falls directly on 10-wheeler dump trucks parked below the facility. These wheel loaders push further the garbage to the dump truck. For non-biodegradable garbage, They are further sorted by this army of men. These men are employed by private contractors. They pay as much as 192,000 pesos per month in order to collect essential materials left behind. After the garbage is sorted, non-recyclable materials head to this 10-wheeler truck. Once full, they headed directly to the Rizal Provincial Sanitary Landfill. The collected recyclable materials a while ago will be further sorted.
All of this was collected during their operation since morning.
These plastic bottles will be brought to recycling facilities where they will be used again as a product.
Meanwhile, the CEMO have a recycling collection center.
Residents who want to sell their recyclable items can come here and we will pay it in cash.
Kanina yung December, di ba? Singsang na natin. Dito naman cash base. Pera-pera.
Pasan junk shop.
It's more like a junk shop,
May katayap din kami na kumukuha naman dito. Sa kami,
so that we could recover more recyclable items.
ng nare-recover.
In order to increase the waste diversion rate of the city, this means reducing the amount of garbage being brought by the city to the landfills, Mayor Del de Guzman implemented the Marikina Recycling and Waste Diversion Program. One of the products of this program is a paving block made of used cooking oil, plastic, and styrofoam. The used cooking oil is being collected once a month in every barangay. The materials are put in the styro plastic densifier. After 3 hours, the apparatus will melt the materials, creating a new material. This new material is poured into the paving molds. Drying time will be at least an hour or more. Once the paving block dried up, the result is spectacular. This type of paving block was first used here. After several testing, they have come up with a perfect mix.
Fertilizer is another product of the program. The facility is also equipped with a bioreactor. Organic waste, such as from public markets, is converted to organic fertilizers, reducing potential landfill disposal. Bioreactor's operation has low energy cost and does not emit foul odor. After curing,
This is the best quality. The fertilizer is odorless. We sell this fertilizer for 15 pesos per kilo by ordinance, meaning selling this product is completely legal.
the fertilizers produced from waste are showcased here. All the plants in this small greenhouse have been treated with fertilizers. Everything has their limits. One day, these landfills will reach their capacity. Today, the whole country lacks a long-term solid waste disposal program. In the next 30 years, Metro Manila alone will generate over 70 million tons of solid waste. The waste management in Marikina City proved that the garbage crisis can be solved. If every city in the country have this system, the future generation will enjoy a clean and green metropolis.